Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Adams. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On first down, it's play action. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking for a man. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over. First and 10.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Adams. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Finds an open target on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient and click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins just
breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's in the clear. Past the 10, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. It is intercepted. He could go. Powering through a tackle. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Oh, a reverse. Creative play design there, but it doesn't get much. They stop him for no gain. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Adams. Makes a quick grab. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. QB keeper all the way. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Caught quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down, marker on the field, and it's on the offense. That'll be a sack. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return.
Will take over. First and 10.
On the ground, it's Hayes. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to pass here. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. And now it's third down.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Adams. Grab down the middle. It's Lindsey. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Receivers now getting some near assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on third down, and the drive keeps going. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the double. 42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Jackrabbit.
Dropping back. It's Adams. Receiver makes the grab. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Gain of 20. First down, Penn State.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Al 55 weak.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
With the score, Penn State 31, Ohio State 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State 31, Ohio State 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Adams. Caught over the middle. It's Lindsey. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
He's running out of time here. Gets into space at the 50. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when
the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. They'll hand it off, and they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Takes the toss and heads left. It's a safety.
Wow, that was ugly, and especially the timing of this. Now in the 4th quarter, you're trying to get back into this game, and you give up a safety. Now, there's still some time left, but you've really killed any momentum at all trying to get back into the game.
Fights off a defender.
Returner is tackled down at the 26, and your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense operating from the pistol. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. It's Adams. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner is brought down.
At the 37, and the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? With the catch, it's Lewis. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He's looking deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. The pass rush closing in. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Back in motion now, and it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To the air. It's Adams. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on 4th down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.